So, it's Valentine's Day. Restaurants are expensive, and miniature golf is never quite as fun as you think it's going to be. Far better to stay in and play a video game, you know, as a couple.
How do you make it go?
Push the start button.
Trouble is, your game library is a minefield. Cuphead is too difficult, and It Takes Two is about divorce.
Hang on, Cody!
I'm hanging!
Fear not, we've got your back with a bunch of games that ought to foster a loving, harmonious environment, or at least keep you occupied until the takeout food arrives. Need to continue the game mid-fight? Game together from separate rooms with our cloud handheld. Co-op games are famous for ending fights, right?
Blackith blesses me this day. Together, we might survive.
Now we're hungry, we may as well talk about Overcooked 2. Team 17's chaotic kitchen simulator might strike you as a bit abrasive at first blush, but it's designed to slot you and your partner into a productive rhythm. Soon enough, you'll be getting sushi orders out like it's nothing, even with people walking right through your kitchen for some reason. And more importantly, you'll have to learn how to communicate on a deeper level. Shoutily at first, and then wordlessly, as if by psychic link. Then, you can watch the bear together and feel good about how smoothly your own kitchen runs by contrast. Out in post-apocalyptic Appalachia, there's no sushi as we know it today. Instead, it's all radstag steak and Mirelurk jerky. But there's still a surprisingly homey atmosphere to Fallout 76 that's best appreciated as a pair.
Pleasant greetings. Please gather at the Tranquility Sanctum for today's guided meditation.
You can plonk down your camp practically anywhere in the world, so long as there isn't a Brotherhood of Steel base in the way. We recommend finding a nice, quiet bend in the river and building a proper homestead. The super mutants will come at you from time to time, sure. But it's only because they're jealous.
We have to be ready to rebuild in what I can confirm is hostile territory.
Here's playing tricks on me again.
In some ways, Minecraft is a close relation to Fallout 76, and scratches the same itch. In survival mode, it's balanced between the acts of exploration and homemaking. There's no construction without the resources hidden deep in the Earth's core, and equally, no explorer can keep going forever without rest and shelter. It feels only natural to tackle this yin and yang in co-op, with two players swapping between the roles of pioneer and bricklayer. It can be genuinely romantic to step back and appreciate the thing you've built together. An alliance so close and connected you could almost call it a marriage? Though, perhaps best not if you only met last week. If that's the case, there's no better way to learn about each other than to play Baldur's Gate 3.
A kindred spirit.
You can complete the entirety of Larian's 100-hour RPG in co-op, and if you spend enough time hanging around in camp, you'll very quickly discover what your partner is attracted to and how they treat other people.
Oh, don't worry. I'm learning about you with each passing moment.
Or, if it's more comfortable, you could swear off romancing your companions and stick to platonic friendships. Everything's possible in a choice-driven RPG.
Most excellent.
Mind you, Lae'zel might not like it if you turn her down, and she has a really big sword.
Abomination. This is your end.
Video games are pretty short on romantic comedies, but there are some fantastic love stories to be found in our medium, so long as you know where to look. Gone Home is advertised as a mystery story that verges on the spooky. Your character comes home after a year abroad to visit family, but finds the house completely empty. It's down to you to sift through your home and figure out where your parents and sister have gone. Over the course of your exploration, fear gives way to something more life-affirming, and thanks to Gone Home's quick playtime, you'll almost certainly reach the end before Valentine's Day is done.
Dear Katie, so much has changed, even just since you've been away. We moved into this house. I'm in a new school. And my big sister being gone for a year doesn't make it any easier.
We think we know why The Witcher exploded on Netflix, the home of Bridgerton. It's because Geralt and Yennefer have one of the greatest love stories ever told. Stretched across multiple human lifespans and strained by terrible communication, it's reliably passionate and tumultuous.
So, later then.
See you later.
That's before you even get to the love triangle with Triss Merigold. Honestly, it's as if The Lord of the Rings were a soap opera. The Witcher 3 makes you work to catch up with Yennefer, but once you do, it really captures the volatile crackle of that romance. Any real relationship is smooth sailing by comparison, and it's a smug pleasure to appreciate that fact as a couple.
Gonna read my mind again?
You object?
You know I don't like it.
Let it go. I just want to see what happened. Besides, you know there are things I'd rather not know about you.
Thus concludes our Valentine's Day card to you, the dear viewers of the Logitech G channel. We love you very much. And if you feel the same way, you can show us by subscribing and hitting the bell. That way you'll be notified next time we upload a video.
You're not the kind of company I'd keep willingly, but all things considered, you'll do.